Hello everybody, class 7th. Here we have to study about the chapter number 10, the transpiration of a plant, transpiration in animal and plants. So in this, where we have to study about the kidney failure. In case of excretory system, if there is our kidney act as an excretory organ. So if it is got failure, what will happen? What is exactly happens? So in case the kidney failure get failure, so in that case what it does mean kidney get failure? That means it is unable to perform its special or unique functions. That is what it has to be filtered the waste material from our body, that is unused material from our body. So the unused material has to be removed either by any way. So if the kidney get stop working, so there is another, the artificial machines work as a kidney, and that is called as a artificial kidney. How it works, how it happens? In that case, you know very well, the blood having two vessels, that is a blood vessels, arteries and veins. So suppose if there is an artery and that pass and veins, so what will happen? The kidney just what has to do? The blood transported in the arteries that are pure, and when it moves to the kidney, if there is filtrations happen, after the filtration, if it is, suppose after getting filtered, there is a waste material has to be moved out, and the useful material is again combined into the blood vessel. So the main function, the main criteria is to what? Is to supply. We can do the changes in it. Suppose there is a arteries and there is a veins. So supplying of a blood and returning of a blood may take place. How it happens? Through these special structure. How the oxygenated blood or the pure blood is moved up to the kidney, and here is a filtration happens. Due to the filtration, the useful material are stored or back to the body again, but the waste material has to be removed out by the means of urine in the form of a urea and uric acid as well. So if the kidney gets failure, so what should be the another option for that? For that particular period, there is a machine works, and this machine has many chambers. This machine has chamber-like structure in which the solute get filled. Here is solute get filled in it, and it has to be a layer that is there can be a layer through which the filtration takes place. These layers are formed by the membranes. The membranous structure. This has the membrane on which So in this reason, you can see there is a means of transportation. So this is the chamber which is made up of a membranous structure, and here you can see there is a solvent supplied to this from one medium, and the useful or useless material, it has to be removed out. The useless material has to be removed. In that sense, here is a solvent dipped. You can say the ट्यूबिंग selectively permeable membrane, इसको हम कहते हैं ट्यूबिंग, और it is also formed by the selectively permeable membrane. This is what we call the selectively permeable membrane. And here you can see here is another pump by which this can be controlled. It is a pump by which it can be pumped again. So in this direction it has to be pumped. Now in this case what will happen? Dialysing solution. This one is a solution. So this is called as dialysing solution. This is the dialysing solution, and here you can say the line from apparatus to vein. This is apparatus to vein, and this one is for from apparatus to arteries. Apparatus to artery. Arteries to apparatus. Arteries to is a line for artery to apparatus. Arteries to apparatus. Apparatus to vein, and then this arteries to apparatus. This one is for arteries to apparatus. Next is urea and excess salt is supposed to urea and excess salt. This one is solution, that is dialysing solution. So these are the criteria by which the kidney get received by this machine. So that one is called as a artificial kidney. How it happens, I will get you know about how it happens. Suppose if there is a filter or filtering membrane that is called as a selectively semi-permeable membrane, and this one is in the form of a tubing in which the solution has to be supplied. That is called as a dialyzing solution. These fresh dialyzing solution has to be supplied are pumped to the selectively permeable membrane, and here you can see there is a collection of the dialyzing solution. This is a dialyzing solution. It has to be filtered. How it happens? The arteries which supply the blood to the selectively membrane has to be analyzed or scanned or filtered. Through filtration, there is a waste material has to be deposited over there in the tubes or a container, where is the urea, and excess salt has to be collected over here, and rest of the blood has to be supplied in the form of a oxygenated blood. We can say the deoxygenated blood has to be supplied again to the body by the means of the veins. Here is this one is far from the apparatus to the vein, and this is pumped by the machine, that is arteries. The artery supply, this is supplied to the pump from the pump to the apparatus again, and here is dialyzing solution already given. So in that way the artificial kidney act as and protect the human lives by the secretion of by the excretion of the waste material like the urea and uric acid as well. If it is not so, so might be the death occur. In case if there is an excess amount of a urea and uric acid make accumulated over the blood or any blood vessels, so there is a clotting takes place, and however the clotting takes place, that is the reason or cause for the death in a human being. So in this way the human can die. Now from here we have to move on excretion in other animals. Excretion in other animals, you have already finished about transportation in a plant. How will the transportation of a plant may take place? We'll see, here is the structure of epidermis, the whiter one. Here is the, and this one is xylem. Xylem supposed to supply what? Water and minerals. So these water and mineral has to be supplied by the xylem, and here is phloem. Phloem is responsible for supplying food material to the plants. So these are the two structures which has to be shown the form of the xylem and phloem. Here we can say the xylem and phloem has their particles, or you can say the components. What are these components are known? The xylem fiber, xylem parenchyma. In case of a xylem fiber, xylem parenchyma, and seed tubules. In case of a phloem parenchyma, seed tubules, and phloem fibers. These are the content of the xylem and phloem, and these two structure has to be accumulated over there in a structure called, these are having their structure in a form of pot, that is a cambium. These are present in the form of a cambium. You can see here is the cambium in which the two structure can be get collected or get separated. So here this can has to be supplied in the form of a like a tubular structure. This is the tubular in the form of a vesicles, or you can say the vascular structure. So that one also called as vascular bundles. These vascular bundles including the vascular bundles having these vascular bundles have xylem and phloem in it. By this way, the vascular bundles can supply the food material to the whole parts of the plant as well. Here you can say transpiration. You know very well the transpirations. What is the transpiration? Transpiration means the excess loss of water through the aerial part of the plant by the means of a water vapors. That is called as a transpiration. Or you can say transpiration is what? The excess loss of water by the leaves by the process of evaporation is said to be the transpiration. Wherever the excess loss can take place, that one is termed as a transportation, and here is a term given as a translocation. What is the term given by translocation? We will know that the supplying of a food takes place by the phloem. So we can say the transportation. In case of transportation, the food material has to be supplied to the different parts of the plant. So that are called as a translocation. The food material has to supply to the whole parts of the plant, that is called as a translocation. And excess loss of water through the plants, that is called as the aerial part of a plant, that is called as a transpiration. That's it. We will discuss later on the topic. Thank you for being here.